Let's look at the Telegraph. This is the first sitting Democrat tells Biden to bow out. This is a representative State Department also saying that Nancy Pelosi has talked about the fact that this is now a legitimate question. Paul, did you watch him and Trump? Did you watch the debate?
I've seen little clips of it, I mean, I think the Carl Bernstein, who's one of the Watergate reporters, who's been talking to a lot of close associates of Biden, and he says that the people are saying that his condition has deteriorated over the last 6 months. He's getting old and he's looking his age, and this is not something that's going to be reversed. Yeah. So there is still time for the Democrats to take another path, certainly.
It seems to be, Jackie, as well, that the inner circle of Joe Biden's team have been telling everybody, oh, you know, he might be a bit slow when he comes out in public, but inside the White House, oh, he's on the detail, he's on the money, he's energetic. And the first time that it came for him to prove this outside, he failed miserably. And now, as Paul was saying, Carl Bernstein saying the inner circle are now starting to feel that maybe there is a bigger issue.
They were really circling the wagons after that debate performance, which must have really shaken people. I mean, I think it shook people across the world. We knew that he wasn't quite how he'd been before, but that was really, really obvious. And the fact that this is a Democrat, elected representative, the beautifully named Lloyd Doggett, who is publicly saying that this needs to happen, suggests that there might be a chink in that armour and that they're trying to put around him.
Let's have a quick look at that debate, a reminder. This is Trump and Biden.
What I've done since I've changed the law, what's happened? I've changed it in a way that now you're in a situation where there are 40% fewer people coming across the border illegally. That's better than when he left office. And I'm going to continue to move until we get the total ban on the total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more Border Patrol and more asylum officers.
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either.
It's just that painful moment. Carol, Biden's blaming jet lag for that performance.
Well, it's silly. Even before he was elected last time, we saw signs of his cognitive decline. We saw it, even during the last presidential election. Trump was calling him Sleepy Joe back then. And he's just come back from the G7, and I've just been where that was. And Mrs. Maloney, the Italian Prime Minister, had to guide him back into a photo shoot because he just lost the plot and he was just wandering off into the gardens. That happens all the time. But it's the inner circle's fault for protecting him for this length of time. If you want to win the next election, you don't have someone who has these kind of serious problems. I don't think this is old age. I think this is way beyond that. I think this is something very serious. And he shouldn't be there. They're likely to lose the election because of this. And it's too late now, a few weeks before, to change the candidate.
Suki, as part of, he says it's not an excuse but an explanation, the jet lag. But he also said, I almost fell asleep on that CNN stage. You don't really want to be saying that out loud.
No, you don't. But I have
to say,
making
it worse.
I question both of their cognitive abilities. Trump spouts stuff that makes you think, what on earth are you thinking? So you've got two very old white men competing with each other, one who's more aggressive, i.e. Trump, who looks a bit less doddery, but should either of them be running?
Yeah. You're right, we sort of aim off for Trump because we sort of expect him to say outrageous, untrue things.
Yes.
Yeah, we've got used to it. But it's not too late. The Democrats now seem to be stirring, and perhaps it's not going to be Biden on the ballot paper.
Biden's camp is saying they're not moving. They've said time and time again they're intractable. They're not moving.
Although people say that in politics, and then the next day it's changed.
He's got a big interview coming up, Biden, in the next day or so with one of the networks. So it'll be interesting to see how he does there and what the feedback is after that.
Let's move on to another story.